Oh, hi. Hello. Welcome. It's us. We're playing Things
Sorry, what are we playing?
Things from the Flood. Things from the Flood. That's what we're playing. We play a game called Things from the Flood. What do we do in that game? Not fail. Ever. We only succeed. And by we, I mean me, the GM, because the players fail all the time. As, for example, last
Slander.
session.
Wow. She's really making me feel good,
Just
guys.
laying it on thick.
Yeah, really easing us
Fail,
in.
fail, 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 fail. It's because they fail so rarely. I have to take this chance to just rub it in. So, what happened? What other characters did you play last time, Sean?
I played the most popular girl in school, whose
What
name
happened to
I
her?
have written down. I
You don't
was
have to remember her name.
Jillian Svensson. What happened to her? She disappeared from existence. She disappeared from this reality, as far as I'm aware.
Correct.
Oh, she's a tunnel person. What a
She's a
horrible fate.
She's a tunnel person who found love. I think you're forgetting the most
Critical
integral.
part.
I don't know if that's love or Stockholm syndrome.
I think it's true.
We're in
love.
Sweden, so
It's true.
But is it Stockholm? Okay, Abby.
yeah.
What is the Hephaestum, and why do we care about it?
It's a old loop lab that might be alive. Why we care about it is because Elizabeth cares about it.
And she can't have anything good in life.
Except a tentacle down her throat.
Yikes.
We're feeling some feels about Elizabeth right now. Okay, great. And what's going on? I'm like, what? Where do we even begin?
Where do we even begin, Sarah? You would think you would know.
Who's missing from your life but showing up at random moments?
Quite a number of people, actually. Birdie's mom, Alex, and some other guy who knows about Birdie's mom.
Jared. Great. Okay, so we're gonna start, since we had such a action-packed and consequence-filled last session. The consequences being they are now permanently stuck in this reality where Birdie's dad studies fish, Mick's dad wears glasses, and Lucas has a friend named Alice who's just BFFs with him, and it's non-reciprocal.
I think mine's the worst.
No, the worst thing is that our homeroom is on the wrong side of the
and
school.
finally, and most
That is
horrifyingly,
upsetting.
homeroom is where it never should have been, on the other side of the hall. Yeah, so you are now permanently stuck in this reality. Former reality is long gone, and the three kids that you played last session are now part of the tunnel folk reality and have ceased to exist in everyone's minds in this reality since you failed to save them from Elizabeth. And Elizabeth is now captured in your shed. Where do you want to go? How do you want to go from here? Where do you think? What do you think you need?
Did we have everyday scenes? I can't remember exactly where I left off. We must have gone home because I cleared conditions.
Yeah, I cleared conditions too.
Your everyday scene was with Meatball making biscuits. Everyone made biscuits in their own way.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Biscuits.
everyone got biscuits.
Meatballs a
Astral
hardworking.
biscuits, cat biscuits, baked biscuits.
Meatballs a
It all
working
happened.
man.
Well, while you're thinking about that, everyone roll a d6.
No.
Yes.
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 Whoa. That's kind of scary.
No. Oh, no.
Great.
No.
Wonderful. These are all good things. Only good things happen here. Okay.
Is it the weekend? That's the real question.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we take field trips
we
on
could-
Fridays.
we can skip on.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because if so, Lucas would go. Well, Lucas would probably go to Mick's house either way. But he would also be like, if it's a school day, we gotta go to school. Because I
Yeah.
gotta go to hockey practice.
I'm gonna call.
But there's
well,
also a psychopathic plane traveler tied up in your shed.
That's fine. I'm gonna, on the weekend, call Lucas, tell him I'm coming to pick him up, and then on the way to Lucas's house, stop by Smith & Smithson in Sentence Emporium, Family Grocery, and Secondhand Luggage.
Okay.
As one does.
Welcome to Smith & Smithson Secondhand Emporium, Grocery and Secondhand Luggage.
Do they sell flowers here?
Roll a
No,
d6.
it's not in the name.
There you see they're
No.
currently adding
Party
something to
City.
the end of the sign.
They're hammering in an
But they
F.
take it down. Lightning strikes and it disintegrates.
Okay,
They sell fake flowers at Party City.
they do sell. That's not good.
Your father owns a flower shop.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
can't
give
buy
his
him.
own
Yeah, that's
flowers.
wrong.
Oh, you're trying to buy dahlias still.
Remind everyone why you need dahlias.
I need dahlias
Nick?
because I told my dad not to go in the shed, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, is there a surprise?" But there's a kinky tentacle prison in the shed, so he can't go in there. So now I need a surprise. Okay, we have secondhand luggage here.
Yeah.
I don't remember why that would exist.
Because there's a briefcase involved.
Can I try to find like a? Do they have an embroidered fanny pack, or just a fanny pack that I can embroider myself?
Sure. I think that's well within the 90s era secondhand luggage capacity. You find like a bright orange, like 80s fanny pack.
Perfect. I'll purchase that.
Okay. And as you look over at the side where all the magazines are, you see the newest issue of the you see the newest issue of the Curtain, and you see on the title, is this really our reality? Question mark, exclamation point, exclamation point. And then you said time travelers meeting last Thursday. And finally you see
Is there a secret NATO base underground and
yeah,
also
there
in
you
the
go.
sky and above a lake?
Secret
Turn to
NATO
page 64
base
to find out.
secret NATO base under the lake? Question mark.
Perfect.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a lake. No, it's a secret NATO base.
Okay.
And otherwise, nothing strange happens.
Perfect. I'll
Cool,
go
cool,
pick
cool.
up Lucas and then take him back, and then we'll go get Birdie.
Okay. You are
Are we
just
sure
doing the
she's still gonna
carpool.
be in there?
Elizabeth? Oh,
Yeah.
that tentacle prison was the best thing I've ever built. It is flawless.
I mean, it's not better than the whip you made me, but I think the whip needs some repairs.
It's equivalent.
So I don't know about that.
She's really good with tentacles.
It's her preferred media.
Artistic medium.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, is there anything you guys want to do before you're all together, or?
Nope.
Okay. Well, beep beep. Get picked up and head on back down.
I'm going to take him over to the shed and I'm going to open the door and I'm going to gesture to Elizabeth, who I assume is still there. I'm going to be like, what do we do with this?
Are all of us here now? We've got the whole
We've
gang
gotten
together.
everyone.
I mean, we can't just let her go.
No, but we can't
She's
also...
awake now.
Yeah, but she can't talk.
And she's going.
I just like point my hockey stick at her. I'm like, stop it.
I think before tentacle prison was described as a straitjacket.
Yeah.
Are her feet secure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her feet are duct taped.
I know how to take them out at the knees.
Yeah. I mean, we could just leave her here forever.
She's gonna die if we leave her here
Then
forever.
she
Then we can have a
dies.
seance and we can speak to her when she can't do anything to us.
We're not committing a murder, okay?
No.
On purpose.
She had a natural death in this garage tied up.
I mean,
it's the only vegan way to go.
I whispered to them, and I'm like, do we need to find the Hephaestum? Do we need her to find it?
I mean, she's been looking for it for years, and she has not found it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's running away from her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. I mean, we can't let her go because she was, like, abusing children.
I think she's killed at least 4 children.
Is it killed if they never existed?
Yes.
One got away.
Killed in our minds.
Yeah, she didn't kill the one that's still here.
Oh, she's just...
She killed our reality.
It's the one...
Maybe.
Is the one that got away...
Oh, we need to force her to get us back to our original reality.
Why would she do that? We can't trust her to do that and not just...
Do you remember the part where I said force?
But if she did it under duress, she would just probably just send us somewhere else and then go about conquering the universe again.
So we find a way to make sure she doesn't do that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's 3 of us and 1 of her.
She's an interplanetary being.
She's not interplanetary. She's interplanar.
Ah, much better.
It's way
The
easier.
Duchess is interplanetary. Elizabeth interplanar. Multiplanar.
We could call Yarnik and PF Liv. They would know what to do with her.
Oh, that would be... That's great. Let's just get the 3 mad scientists back together again.
Yeah. Also, we don't know where Yarnik is.
Were they running away
disappeared.
from her? They were scared of her? Something like that, right?
I mean, Yarnik was.
Are you asking me?
No. But you can feel free to answer.
I don't think so.
I don't think PF Liv was running away from her.
Or PF Liv was terrified of her, though.
No.
Yeah, she was like, I'm seeing dead people. It's Elizabeth. She's coming back. Oh my god, she's trying to get me.
No, she wasn't.
I don't think she was happy about the idea.
It's unclear.
Emotions unclear.
That note, that computer note, really left the tone ambiguous. Don't you know when you write a journal entry, you should think about the conveying your emotions clearly to your readers?
I know.
What if we
That's what
told
emojis
her?
are for.
What if we told her that Yarnik and Liv were on the way, and we could see how she would react?
She probably won't care. I mean, what if we could like?
Ooh, what if we tell her? Ooh, okay, what if we play double agent? We say that we were originally hired by Liv, but then we were working for Yarnik to find the Hephaestum, and they're getting close to finding the Hephaestum, and then she has to help us find the Hephaestum before those two help find the Hephaestum.
Why do we want to find the? I think if she's been looking for it for so long, it's a bad idea to take her there.
Oh, she should not come, but she probably knows where it is, right? She was getting close, right? Somebody told us she was getting close. I can't remember if that was us or the children that don't exist that know that.
The children that don't exist know that.
Can we frame her for a crime? And get her thrown in jail?
What are we going to do? Go to the police and say, hey, 3 children you don't know about, this woman killed them. We've been keeping her prisoner.
I said frame for a crime. You don't listen to me, Birdie.
Doesn't Louise want like revengeance on the prophets or something? Can we just take her to her and then she can get rid of her?
Louise.
I did think about that. Then we're accessories to manslaughter.
You probably just want to kill her.
What about, can we like trap her in between dimensions? What if we?
How are we going to do that? You say that like
body?
it's possible.
Y'all aren't thinking creatively enough. If she can do it, we can do it. I believe in the Griffins.
I think we
this
take
whole
her to
time.
All those tattoos.
Elizabeth is listening to you guys plan her demise.
Yeah,
and she's
we're
like
not smart.
rolling her eyes.
Well, what would you do if you had you prisoner? How would you dispose of yourself, lady?
She talks, but you can't understand her through the gap.
I'm gonna say bananagrams in the tentacle legs in her mouth.
Does she have to speak? Is that how she plane travels?
No. She had that machine.
So can we talk to her?
Yeah.
Do we want to talk to her?
We could hear what she has to say, and then she could really solidify her opinion of herself in the negative.
There is that.
Hey, lady. Okay. Yes, you can't point. You're in a straitjacket. Mick, can you put the tentacle on 50%?
How does this tentacle prison work, Sarah?
Lord knows. You said this is
tentacle.
the word. This is the word that you said. Tentacle gag, tentacle straitjacket.
Yes.
Plus 3.
Yep.
That's all we know. So I'm imagining.
Yeah, tentacle gag on 50%.
I think the tentacle. You can't just have tentacle gag, right? Because there's like
You said down her throat.
Yes, I did.
Just to clarify, it's not a this gag.
Correct.
I forgot about that.
That's why it's the kinky prison.
I think that the tentacles are telescoping, and there's like a dial, but they're like if they're in the straitjacket, they can't access the dial, so it's fine to have a dial. And there's a dial to telescope it out of their mouth, so we can do that.
Since it's plus 3, I'll let you do whatever you want, as long as it makes sense. Yes. Okay. Great. So you retract the gag.
Hey, lady.
What is it that you want?
What is it that you want? We're the ones asking questions. You're in our Pinky Tentacle prison, not the other way around.
And she's like, ugh, amateurs. She's like, so your question, you have to roll something. You're gonna need at least
Oh.
two successes to like
Empathize
interrogate
with her.
Yeah.
I will speak to her and I will empathize with her.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
say, yeah, empathize. I was thinking charm for a second, but empathize works.
Can I whip out my baloney bifocals?
What
So I
what are
think
you looking for with these baloney
we
bifocals?
finished the mystery, so they're going down.
Yeah,
Sad.
everything
They're in
goes
a
down.
Oh,
+1.
everything went down.
Tentacle whip is going.
The baloney bifocals is only +1, so I'm not going to shoehorn them in. That's not worth it
Okay.
anymore.
It's not worth it.
I will re-roll that. I need 2 successes, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, it was mighty confident.
Wow!
Oh, there you go.
It didn't even do all the dice.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Reroll always fails us.
Nope.
3 successes. So, let's see. I had to get 2, so does that mean I really only have 1 above?
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 questions. So, what is her weak spot?
Give me a second to think about that one.
Okay.
Skip to another question.
What does she want?
She wants, as you're empathizing with her, she's a very strong-willed woman.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to solve mankind's problems through
jeez.
through inventions, regardless of the ethics of those, inventions.
Okay.
And so she wants the gang to get back together and to have
Yarnick live in her?
the Hephaestum to do that. Yeah, because the Hephaestum was like the magic lab where their dreams came true.
Okay, yeah. What?
They were 2-bit scientists before they had the Hephaestum, and then the Hephaestum really skyrocketed them too.
What will she do? As in,
I was like all of the above. She'll do all of that.
what is she gonna do while she's here? Like, is she gonna? I want to know. Is she acting cocky, like she knows that she can get out of here, or is she trying to make a big show of not being scared because she knows she can't get out?
Okay, so like you just mean in this immediate situation.
Yes.
Elizabeth is a cool head. She's not scared. She is taking this time to like regroup essentially.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's not gonna not answer your questions. Like she'll talk to you, but she's also like thinking of a new plan.
Perfect. Okay. And then what is her weak
Her
spot?
weak spot. I mean, she just lost the Hephaestum.
Okay.
And she is a little cut up about it.
Okay. Okay.
Like, it seems like she can't jump planes anymore.
Yes, perfect. Okay, guys. Good news. Well, bad news. Good news. She can't plane travel. Bad news. She wants to go get the gang back together, which Absolutely cannot happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're missing the rest of the gang, so who knows where they are?
Yeah, but we've already beat them, and they didn't have like interplanar abilities, so we could. I mean, one of them's just a principal, and the other one's a cuckoo machine fetus mother. So
Well, I mean, we still can't just leave her here forever.
no, that's true. I think we
What
should
if
leave
we
her here
introduce her to
until
Sunshine Jackson?
In jail?
no. Sunshine Jackson is not in jail. She's been proven innocent in my heart.
Sunshine Jackson is going to be in jail.
It's TBD
sooner
what's happened to
or
Yeah,
Sunshine
it's
Jackson.
TBD.
Hmm.
What if we find the Hephaestus, figure out what it does? If it's alive, it might be like, give me Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
I mean, what if it's like a really
Otherwise, why
powerful?
wouldn't it let her? Why wouldn't it want her to find it?
No, it wants her when she's a prisoner.
But not when she has free will to hop between planes.
Correct. I wouldn't want her in that
Are
situation.
you guys whispering together like in a little huddle? Like
No.
I
Yes.
need okay.
Okay, yes.
Mick, what are you doing? Okay, you are in the huddle.
That's fine.
It's a hushed whisper by the door.
I think it's
Mhm.
funnier if she can hear us, though.
She totally can hear you.
That's fine. It's still
But
a whisper.
she can
We
talk
don't know
now.
what we're doing, so
Yeah.
She can talk now.
Yeah.
So she as you're talking about the Hephaestus, her eyes cut to Lucas. She's like, "You know the Hephaestus. Where is it?"
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, you
It's
know it,
under the
Lucas.
what?
She's like, "You've been in contact. I can sense you. That's."
Oh, Lucas, is your brother the Hephaestus?
Wow.
My
That
brother
makes
is
so
not the
much
Hephaestus.
sense, Lucas.
I would have known
that
that.
makes so much sense. What is the
That does
Hephaestus but
make
the Matrix? I've
Yeah.
been right the whole time.
Right. Wait, do you sense
You
that
said
on us
that
as
with
well?
so little emotion.
I've been right. I'm sorry. Yes, Lucas.
I look at Elizabeth and I say, "What do you mean? I haven't been to the Hephaestus. I don't even know what that is."
All over you. You can't see it. The Hephaestus, it's been talking to you.
Oh. I haven't been talking to some sentient building lady, okay? I go to hockey practice. I intern for the CEO of computers.
She's like, "Ugh, Hephaestus wasted on you. It
I think
chose
Hephaestus
me, and
wasted
now
on
it's
you."
choosing you."
Okay, well, let's make it
Ridiculous.
Let's make a Venn diagram of things that involves Lucas and not the rest of us. Alice, we'll write that on the board and circle it.
Alice has been all over him.
She's just a weird goth girl.
She's just a weird goth girl who
What's
wants
that
love.
other girl? Oh, that other girl, that hussy. She chose you.
Gabriella.
Well, I mean, Gabrielle's pretty cool. But she
Hey.
just cleans up in the flood.
Yeah, something normal people do.
I mean, yeah, it's a job that people do.
Hey, lady, is the Hephaestus a 16-year-old Swedish girl?
She's like, your mind cannot even begin to comprehend what the Hephaestus is. And no, of course, it's not just a 16-year-old Swedish girl.
Elizabeth, does God know where the Hephaestus is?
She's like, I don't believe in God. She's like,
Why did
after
you ask
this,
that?
I
Hephaestum a
will be a
chip?
god.
Is the Hephaestum inside of your mind? Is it a chip that
No, it's
goes
a real
inside of?
place.
It's okay, a fake real place.
It's a real place.
Is it under a lake or in the sky?
At the same time,
She's like, no, I mean, it was underground before I sent it into the future, which ended up being into a different plane, and it took me 10 years to get back. But
What is wrong with you? Also, how did you send a building into the future?
see, that's what you can do when you have the Festum.
well, you don't anymore, so you better stop acting like you do. I'm gonna pull Mick to the side where they can't hear us.
Okay.
Hey Mick, remember how Lucas's brother does like weird thing and speaks to him through electricity?
Yeah, and also Lucas's brother left a message that said she hunts me with her little ones. What was Elizabeth hunting with her kids?
The Hephaestum. Okay, so I don't think Lucas is emotionally ready to hear that his brother is a building. So what if we just keep that between us at the moment?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Maybe let's even into it and let
Classic.
him discover it himself.
What if we gently hinted at being a possibility so when he discovers it himself, he's emotionally prepared?
You're
No,
just
because if you
paving the
give
way.
him the idea and he doesn't like it, then he goes hell bent on proving you wrong in the other direction. So then he would never accept it.
Okay. Yep.
What we would have to do is say, Lucas, have you considered that your brother is not the Hephaestum? And then he would be hell bent on proving his brother is the Hephaestum. We'd say I don't know if Michael's cut out to be the Hephaestum, and he'd be like, Michael can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, Birdie, Michael can do whatever he wants.
Because he's alive.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Well, that was problem solved. Okay, and we're back. We didn't even leave.
Yeah, cool. We still haven't solved the actual problem here.
I think we take her to Louise. And then see what Louise thinks.
Louise would at least be a good guard.
Yeah.
But she doesn't do anything else.
Yep.
She does only lurk in her house and smokes Cuban cigars.
Okay, that does sound
And
like a
she
good
doesn't have to
bodyguard.
give kids shelter from the ugliness anymore. So she's really her schedule's opened
Yeah,
up.
and if it comes to it, she has a gun, so
Yeah, it's
She
perfect.
does. Shotgun. Great.
okay. Well, let's re-engage her tentacle gag. Hey, lady, do you remember? What was her mom's name?
Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Remember Michelle Tenenbaum? You're gagged, so you can't answer. I'm just gonna assume that you can. So you do remember. But we're gonna take you to her daughter. Okay. You know, last time we took someone there, 2 people died in a car wreck. So maybe have a little more fear of God when we do it.
You guys are gonna have to roll move to pick her up and physically move her in his contraption.
Do we have a skateboard?
No.
2 skateboards?
2 skateboards? I mean, I can roll move. I have 8.
It's a lot.
Do we only need 1 success?
1 success, and then if you want to be unseen, you can take that bonus. I think with move they have.
It doesn't matter if anyone sees them.
Oh my god.
Oh.
5
What?
successes.
What the
I
hell?
get us there at the speed of sound. I'm upset that they were talking behind my back, and I know it was
Oh.
about Michael,
They're not very
and I
subtle.
fuel that into a rage, and I just throw her through the air, and she arrives at the Tenenbaum household.
You just everybody they're in Rudy and you're
I
just
yeet
running.
her.
Yeet.
Okay, what can I actually? There's not even enough bonus
Nope.
effects.
No, though you don't get to.
I can do no one notices me. I can impress someone. I want to turn that into once again intimidate Elizabeth so that she fears me on every physical level possible.
Sure.
I will also give a success to each other kid.
Great.
Whatever that means.
So Louise
Can we-
Tannenbaum is enjoying her sunroom and a la Cartoon Network, a woman
just,
just
like,
falls from
A
Looney
Spartan kick
Tunes.
her door open.
Yeah.
Yeah. A woman falls through the ceiling.
Yeah.
And then I kick the door open and I'm like, we're here. Okay, Ingrid.
It's just like,
we
that's
have
not something
no,
you see every
Louise.
day.
I forgot you sounded like that. Okay,
Sound
Louise,
like
we've got a
what?
very important mission for you. Gotta enact your Dahlia voice. That right there. Do you recognize that woman tied to a chair in a tentacle straitjacket with a gag?
She's like, you've really given me so much time.
Look closely.
She's like wheeling. She can't walk.
Mhm.
She's wheeling through the rubble, kicking things out of the way.
I'll clear it later.
And I'm assuming Elizabeth passed out just from all of the factors of being yeeted.
I made her faint through my impressive move skills.
Yes. And Louise goes, I guess is this this is Elizabeth
Ding ding.
You
Sundgren?
got it.
Boop, boop. It's E. Cox is her last name.
Sometimes known as Elizabeth E. Cox.
Eat tentacles now, but anyways, that's beside the point. We have detained her
Fascinating.
temporarily,
I see
or
that.
perhaps permanently-ish, but we are 3 16-year-olds who cannot care for a current prisoner of war.
Are you guys coming in? Are you guys following behind on Rudy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
We need your help to keep her secret, safe, and imprisoned.
In
Oh,
that
I
order.
know just
But
the
not
place.
dead.
You can put her
But
in my
not
bunker.
Dead.
We could
Put
her
her
in the bunker.
in the bunker. That sounds great. Where's the bunker?
Is it where the
She's
kids
like
were,
a-
or is it separate?
Oh, it's separate. It's
Okay.
This is my nuclear shelter
Okay.
bunker.
Does it have like thick lead walls which you can't like interdimensionally travel through?
Not lead, but some solid wood concrete.
Sure, it's good enough.
We got rid of the machine. She shouldn't be able to just bounce through planes anymore.
Yeah, it's not wheelchair accessible, so I can't take you down there myself.
How
But
are you
I
going to take care of her?
She needs food.
Also, what happens if there's nuclear war? You can't get down to your nuclear shelter. Have you thought about that?
It was built before my accident, and I haven't had time to renovate it.
What else do you do?
Okay, how about we renovate it for you? So you
Oh, that would be nice.
Okay.
can pay us in cigars.
How do you get to it?
I'm paying you and watching your prisoner of war.
Oh, is your bunker under your lake? That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
No.
that's what
Get connected to a secret NATO base.
Also, no. What have you guys been doing these days?
There's a lot going on, Louise.
She's like, I have dedicated my life to researching the person who murdered my mother.
Who is that?
Isn't it
It's
her right here?
It's not her right here, but she is definitely connected. So yes, I will
Oh wait,
take care
who
of
was
her.
the other? Who murdered your mother then? Is it PF Liv?
No, but it's a mystery. Nobody knows.
What?
I thought we knew.
Yeah, what? I thought you told us who killed your mom.
Oh, or she got killed by someone for investigating
She
the
just-
Hephaestus.
I
Yeah,
don't
so-
know exactly who did it. I just know that they were involved. One of those three. I mean, I could have been Elizabeth. I don't know for sure who of the three.
well,
it
when
was.
she's unpassed out from being chucked through the air, you could ask her.
Yeah.
She just took a sleeping pill before her flight.
Okay, Louise, what's the plan? We're gonna put her in this bunker, and then we're gonna leave you with her. But if you can't get down there, how is she going to live? Or is she going to die in your bunker? Also an option.
I mean, there are rations in the bunker.
No, she has to stay in the kinky tentacle prison.
Well, then
It's
how is
plus
she going to
3.
eat?
How's she gonna eat? You feed her. To get a long spoon, you're up top, feeding her down the bottom.
She's like, yeah, okay, that sounds like it'll work. Sure.
I don't think you're fully grasping, Louise, that she's a super genius who learned how to build a machine that travels through planes of existence.
To be fair,
Are there-
I think the Hephaestus is the super genius, and she is a dum-dum.
She is the dum dum.
I
Are there
mean,
any
she
machines in your
made
bunker?
the machine after
Here,
the
let me
Hephaestus was
just go
already gone.
take you to the bunker. Is
No,
everybody
that's
ready?
too much. Just explain it to us. It's
Is
not
everybody-
wheelchair accessible, Louise. How are you going to get there?
Well, y'all can go down.
Okay, that's good. I'm thinking now, if she can't actually get to Elizabeth, that's probably for the best.
Okay.
She wheels down to her service elevator and goes down to the first floor, and she starts wheeling out to the woods.
This is an
Hey.
all-terrain wheelchair then, but not an all-terrain bunker.
No, I mean it's like a packed dirt.
Okay,
There's a
Okay.
little path,
Okay,
perfect.
We follow her to her bunker.
and then you have the classic. Here you have the classic bunker.
Is this what she sounded
Oh,
like
this is
before?
a nice bunker design. Where'd you get this bunker? I like the classic wheel opening hatch. That's a nice touch. That's very
Exactly.
vintage.
It's from the 50s, darling. This is a classic design. You open it and there's a ladder down.
Okay, can you lock it from up here so that if we put her down there, she can't get out?
Lock it? No. Usually bunkers are not meant to be locked from the outside.
How do we keep her inside?
Isn't she
Louise?
already locked up in a
We
Plus
can't
3
keep
tentacle
her in
prison.
the kinky tentacle prison.
We can
if you can't
100%
go
keep
down
her
there.
in the kinky tentacle prison. That is what should happen.
She.
Wait,
How is she
How
gonna get
long
food?
is the ladder?
How
How
is she
long is
gonna
the
eat?
ladder, Louise?
It's like, I don't know, 50 feet?
Steve.
It's a nuclear bunker. That's standard regulation.
That's
Okay.
why I can't go down there, the service elevator.
Okay. Maybe we
okay,
keep
okay,
Elizabeth
this-
up here. Do you have a second wheelchair?
Yeah, I have a backup.
Perfect. We put her in it, and then we duct tape her legs together, and then duct tape them to the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And then we also lock her, and then we take the key so that she cannot be let out.
We lock her in the bunker?
No. Lock her to the wheelchair in the kinky tentacle prison.
And there are key human factors you're missing relating to this imprisonment
Correct.
setup. But beside that, I mean, okay, Mick, could we do
Elizabeth,
some
you look down, Elizabeth
engineering?
has peed her pants.
Yeah,
Good.
we can do some engineering. What do you need?
What do I need? No, I need you to figure out what we need to do.
You
Which
can't
is-
just
yeah.
say fix problems.
Okay,
Mick,
I thought
engineer.
you would know what the problem was. Anyways, the problem is we need to fix this hatch so that it locks from the outside.
Well, you just put a fucking padlock on the outside of it. It's that easy.
I don't want her running around. She's probably going to take the dirt and make a supercomputer out of it.
She can't do that because she doesn't have the Festum.
She's still smart-ish.
She failed all of her things. She was shit before.
Okay, I'm going to go down this bunker and make sure that there's no
Okay,
things
quick,
down there.
You go down.
Mick, let's lock Birdie in the bunker.
If we can't lock it yet, there's no padlock.
Poor Mick is like, I'm trying to explain, it does not lock. From the outside.
Padlock doesn't fill me with a lot of confidence, so I was thinking maybe we could make something more sophisticated. But if
I mean,
you
we
just
could-
want to find a padlock,
Which we could put a car on top of it. Would you like that? Is that heavy enough for
Ooh.
you?
actually, yeah.
Do you want a blowtorch?
Louise! Is that how you light your
Louise-
cigars?
Yeah, is that how you like your cigars?
She pulls out a blowtorch and lights a cigar. Lighters are too fussy.
Don't disagree.
Oh my god. Okay.
She breathes a cloud of Cuban cigar smoke in your general direction. Are you still going down in there, Birdie? What's your name? That's your name, Birdie?
Yeah.
Is that who
yeah.
you want to go down
I'm
there?
gonna go down
Okay.
your bunker.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Well,
There should be food and stuff. I mean, you can live down there.
Lucas
So
twist the top. And opens the
Nobody's currently
hatch.
living in there, correct?
It could
no,
be
not
mutant
that I know of.
rats.
When was the last
Roll
time
a
you down here?
d6.
In the 60s?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Logan.
We'll find out. Go down. Please go down the ladder.
Okay.
Bye, Birdie. Have fun. We're going to close this because Lucas wants to test it out.
Don't close me in this bunker.
Well, I thought it would be funny. How are you gonna see down there?
I assume the bunker has electricity.
Maybe it has oil lamps.
Yeah. Hey, how do you see down here?
That's why I offered the blowtorch.
Give it here then. Actually, you
The
know, I
light
don't
of
want...
Cuban cigars is what.
I want this bunker to be disconnected from the power grid, so that's actually for the best.
Yeah, me too. I actually don't want it with any electricity whatsoever.
She gives you a blowtorch. And you descend into darkness.
Okay, wait, on second thought. Let's say we solve the locking problem. Let's say we solve the feeding problem.
Yeah.
We then just have Elizabeth living down here, untied. What's
Yeah.
her to stop her from making a booby trap so when we open it, she's like on the ladder, incapacitates us, and runs away?
We never open
I don't
it
think
again.
she should be unsupervised and untied at any point.
No, I
Okay, then
don't
who's gonna
disagree.
supervise her? And who's gonna take care of her?
We just let her live in the house instead of in
All
this
of my
bunker.
houseplants die, but sure, I'll give it a shot.
That's, that's fine. Just don't actively kill her. We'll check in on her once a week. She can't die more frequently than once a week.
She can't. This doesn't make any sense. Also, even if she did booby trap it, we can handle Elizabeth. We've done it 50% of the time. That's
Those
solid.
are great odds.
Great odds.
Especially when she has a week of just sitting and stewing and planning for when we come back. I'm sure we'll get a drop on her again.
I mean, okay. Louise, could you back up like 10 feet real quick and turn around?
Yeah, and she rolls in reverse on her wheelchair and turns around.
I like how the narration was in Louise's voice.
It's because you have to roll in horse voice, otherwise it doesn't feel as
It's the
good.
all-terrain vehicle voice.
Yeah.
Okay, Griffin huddle. Lucas like grabs both of y'all and brings you in. He says, I don't actually trust Louise that much. And if you're so worried about Elizabeth creating booby traps the next time we try and get her, what's to stop her from finding a way to psychologically convince Louise to freaking let her go?
That's why we
Or
lock it and
to
we keep the
find
key.
lock what?
Tentacle prison.
She still needs to be able to use her mouth to eat so she can still talk.
Oh yeah, that's fine. She can. That way, even if she convinced Louise to let her go, Louise wouldn't be able to.
You think between the two of them, a mad scientist and a woman who smokes Cuban cigars that she lights with a blowtorch, they can't find a way out of one straitjacket that a
3 tentacle
16-year-old
prison.
made?
My tentacle prison is perfect.
That doesn't mean it's made out of freaking unbreakable materials.
That's true. You
Also,
did break that.
Abby
tentacle
wants that
monster.
to mean what it means.
Okay, what if we don't give her to Louise? What if we give her to Marie and we say this woman has committed a murder? You need to frame her and take her to the police.
On the list of people I trust less than Louise, it goes Marie and then the police force.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Birdie on
What
that
if
one.
we take her to the wild ride and let them deal with her?
What if we take her to the Chamans?
That's probably where PF lives running around.
No, those don't like her.
Yeah, the Chaman don't like her.
I love that they're now known as the Chamans.
Chaman.
Chaman. Chaman. I think their real name are the Vagabonds.
The Chamans.
The Chamans.
The Chagabons.
Yes, Logan.
Nope, this is just
That's thinking
purely
finger.
It's
thinking.
gotta be on
It's
the nose.
You're a very small square, and it's hard for me to tell.
This hand is nose. This hand
That's
is not nose.
thinking.
It's also hands. Anyways, I think shamans seems like a pretty good idea. Or
But
wild ride, maybe, but we don't know them very well, and they don't really like us that much.
they
No,
don't
and
like
both of these things are mechanical, and she is, I think, having her around the least amount of technology possible is good.
What if we give her
Yeah, but there's
to
more eyes if we put her in with the shamans. There's more people, things that can always be watching her.
what if we hire the doctors to make a chip to make her nice?
What if we simply lobotomize Elizabeth?
All right, we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break because the
You
ideas
mean
are
we haven't
slowly
gotten
devolving.
anywhere?
I mean, we have gotten somewhere. We've learned some
Wabunga
things.
with the
Wait.
hatch.
We're gonna take a
Abanga.
quick 10-minute break so that they can have a little bit of a break and think of a
Need
new
a
idea.
cigar break.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke. So yeah, we'll see you guys in 10. Oh, hi. Decisions have been made. Are they good decisions? That remains to be seen.
Of course.
We last left
only make
debating
good
what
decisions.
to do with Elizabeth. Throw her down a hole, give her to somebody else, and what did y'all decide?
Throw her down a hole.
Throw her into the hole. That's our favorite trick for trapping human beings.
It truly is.
We're
Make a
gonna-
hole,
Yep.
put them in it. Putting a car on top of hole is also a classic.
Also a classic. So, Lucas and I are gonna go down the hole and solve whatever problem waits for us down there, while Mick figures out how to remove the top portion of this ladder.
Okay.
Are you guys gonna try and sneak or anything like that, or you just wanna?
No, I don't think we
I
have
think
any
we
reason
don't
to
technically
believe
know anyone would
anybody
live there.
lives down there.
So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
we're
So you're
just
just gonna
on our
go in.
way.
Who
I
has a
think we just have
blowtorch?
Blowtorch.
I think
Do you have
Lucas
a
has the
flashlight?
blowtorch.
Louise?
I mean,
You
There's
prepared
probably
for the
one
nuclear
down there.
apocalypse, but you don't have a flashlight? You keep your only flashlight down there?
You think the batteries are gonna last in the nuclear apocalypse?
I mean,
Birdie?
yeah. If you go back in the house, there's probably a flashlight somewhere.
Okay, great. I will go grab that, and then I will come back.
Lucas
Not
just
saying we
plays with
leave the blowtorch, but
blowtorch.
we should have a second light source.
You're lost,
not
and then she
flammable.
lights another.
Where are you going through these so fast?
Where
did you get that one?
cigars.
He's just 50% Cuban cigar smoke at this point.
Okay, I beg. I have the flashlight. We're good.
Cool.
Okay,
Could go
Lucas
down
will
this
go
hole.
down first. You're in charge of shining the light down while I go.
What do you see?
Well, I think you have to come down at least a little bit, because 50 feet's pretty far.
Yeah, I'm coming down
Okay.
above you.
What do I see? I'm not looking for anything, Birdie, right now. I'm just going down. It's a ladder. It goes to a hole.
Yeah, but we gotta make sure it's
This
secure.
ladder is a little bit of a danger ladder. Like, you're both on it, and you feel it like rattle, and like you're
They
not.
should
You're
have
not
hired
like
a contractor for this
I
one.
should have hung out. I should have. You're not wanting to stay on this ladder for an extended period of time.
Good. Okay, great.
The faster we get down, the better.
The less sturdy this ladder is, the easier it is to remove.
True.
It's also true.
Okay.
Okay, we're clomping. I mean, I think it's pretty loud. It's a metal
Yeah,
ladder.
I mean, we're
not
arguing
trying to
on the
be
ladder.
sneaky. Yeah, exactly. So clomp, 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 clomp. Clomp, clomp,
All right,
clomp,
you
clomp,
get
clomp,
down
clomp.
there. Clomp, 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 clomp. You clomp to the bottom.
He's a little
And
huff and brushes off his pants.
yeah, you shine the light around. You don't see anybody immediately. You do see maybe that there's like those little kind of like fluorescent glow lights that have been put in, like in airplanes. You know, when the emergency lights come on and they're, so the same stuff that people use for glow in the dark stars on your ceiling, that level of lighting. On like the shelves, so where like the outline of a shelf is with all the rations for when you need to be in the bunker.
Do the rations look
How much food is there?
rationed?
The rations look like they have been eaten.
Huh.
Who's been eating the rations, Birdie?
I don't know. She said that she hasn't been down here since the accident. I don't know when that was. We didn't ask.
Does it
But
look
that's-
like a raccoon or a rat?
How would the raccoon
Mouse?
get into the hatch?
Raccoons have little hands.
Little hands can't lift the big concrete hatch.
And there
Oh,
are no
that-
raccoons in Sweden. But
Raccoons travel in
side
packs.
note,
I don't believe that.
it does
must
not
be-
look like vermin or varmints. It looks like
Well, I don't know. I don't think raccoons put them in a neat pile in the trash can.
They're very polite raccoons.
Hello?
Then you hear, "What are you guys doing here?" right behind you, and you shine the light on
behind us?
Jonas. Yeah.
Oh, fuck you, Jonas. Jonas,
I
what
like
are you doing here?
clutching my hockey stick like, Jonas, I was about to take your head off.
Jonas, what are you doing in this hatch?
He's like,
This hole is for one person and one person only,
me.
and you don't know her.
Jonas, you can't just find a hatch in the woods and claim it.
I was led here to go into holy contemplation during this time of troubles.
He has no sign of the sickness, right?
It just like his mouth is maybe a little bit kind of like Joker larger than it used to be, but not to the extent of like the ugliness was before.
Yeah, because we tricked him into taking the
Yeah.
cure, I think.
Yep. Okay, Jonas. Well, Louise said we could use her holy place now, so you have to go.
No.
Jonas, don't you miss your family? Don't you want to go back to school? Be a mathlete, maybe? Serbian
the
chess
original
club's really
mathlete?
been funding the mathlons lately. They're hot stuff these days.
You guys will have to charm him.
How charming are you?
I'm quite charming. They do have a condition, technically.
I will lead you.
But I
I'll
have
back you
8.
up to charm Jonas out of here. We'll see how effective
Jonas,
I am.
you're a person, not a raccoon. You don't belong in this bunker.
Jonah, the ore down here is real bad, and also you're out of food.
Can't you go to a mountaintop? Why? You're like, this isn't even a good meditation space.
You've
How do
been
you
sitting
think
in the
the
dark?
divine is going to reach you from the heavens when you're underground? This makes no sense. Okay, I will charm him. Hoi foo.
Woohoo! All right. You
Just
convince him.
barely.
Just barely. He's like, you know, I haven't been hearing the voice down here. It must not be the right place. You're right. I should go.
Yeah, 50 feet underground, not good for hearing. Well, it's good for hearing some kinds of voices, but not the holy ones.
What are you guys doing here?
We need the holy place now, Jonas. Don't ask questions.
We heard there was a raccoon problem.
Turns out it was a you problem. I'm getting frankly tired of solving you problems, Jonas. So how about this is the last one?
Jonas clambers up the ladder. He's a pretty large guy, so the ladder does its unsettling screech thing, and Sean, roll a d6.
If we get trapped in this hole with Jonas.
If Jonas dies at this moment, it's at least not our fault.
No, the ladder doesn't break. He does get to the top safely, and the ladder is still intact.
Perfect. Now can
Mick,
we
you see
look
Jonas pop out of the hole in the ground.
I don't acknowledge him.
Okay, great. He's just gonna like not say anything to anyone and like
Scamper
walk
away
off.
on all fours. Hiss at the sunlight. Okay. Looking around this bunker, does it seem pretty low tech?
Oh yeah, so low tech. It's just not connected to anything at all.
What?
I mean, it
Good.
has nothing. It's just survival bunker. There's no Wi-Fi. There might be like a ham
There's
radio.
no
in there.
Wi-Fi.
We take that ham radio.
No
You cannot have it.
radios. No
Yeah.
nothing.
There's no food down here.
There is food. I mean, he ate like half the food.
Okay.
That's enough. I mean, we can check on her
Mm-hmm.
eventually and figure out a better solution.
Mm-hmm.
But we just need to buy ourselves time.
Yeah, I mean, you could go. There's probably like a flashlight down there and like oil lamps and stuff.
Get it out. Get everything out of there.
Just
She
gonna
can live in
live
the
in
darkness.
dark. Oh my god, she's gonna go
I don't.
insane.
She gets one oil lamp. How about that? She gets to ration it. You want her near combustibles?
No, absolutely not. I'm just saying.
Also, she'll
gonna-
give herself monoxide poisoning or something. With
Oh, that's true. Okay. Is this well ventilated? I
It's
guess
gotta
Jonas is
be
down here.
ventilated, right?
it's at least partially ventilated. Yeah, it has to be.
There's a collection of moss that creates oxygen.
Oh, good. It's like a little
Moss
terrarium.
based
It's a
oxygen
bunker
exchange
terrarium.
system.
It's fine.
Moss is a highly efficient oxygen producer.
Okay, great. So we'll just I don't know. Every week we can come open the hatch and let some sunlight in for 5 minutes before we close it again and put her back into eternal darkness.
Yeah.
It's like having a
Or
pet.
air it out.
Okay. We'll take all of that stuff up and we'll take a letter one at a time.
Yeah, sounds good.
I will go first. I am lighter. Then
Okay.
both Jonas and Lucas.
This
Got
is
it.
probably true.
Roll a d6.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. I said I was lighter.
I would like to roll move.
Yes, I make it up the ladder.
Yeah. Yes, you make it up the ladder.
Ah, perfect. You just have to phrase the question the right way.
All right, sir.
Birdie, this ladder doesn't look very sturdy.
I just trust the universe, but maybe you should move.
If you choose to move, the universe can't intervene.
I will attempt to move.
Take the agency away from the universe.
Yeah, really. For real.
Ugh, you get up that
Moved.
ladder. Good job.
Birdie, I
Okay,
don't know if we
yeah.
need to take out that ladder. It's on its last legs.
Yeah. Mick, I don't think it's going to be very hard for you to, disable this ladder.
Okay.
But we should probably get her down there before.
Just drop her. We can make a pulley system.
We could tie her to a rope and lower her down, yeah.
Then we have to untangle her from the ropes.
She's still unconscious. Well, on a time limit, probably, but.
Maybe she suffered enough brain damage that we can just
Hmm.
not worry about her anymore.
I think brain damage makes her more dangerous.
In Sarah's world, it does. Okay. Well, I mean, we can try to jerry-rig something, or I can try and throw her over my shoulder and go down again, but that's a scary ladder.
No, I think we disable the ladder and then lower her down and then call it good.
Untie her up here and then
Yeah.
lower her down.
Mm-hmm.
But then she has a rope.
By she, do you mean me?
No, I'm saying if we tie the rope to Elizabeth, then she's still tied to the rope where she's at the bottom. Unless we open a
left with
pair.
as few materials as possible.
No.
Wait,
A blowtorch. She'll light it on fire, and then it'll burn all the way down to her.
and hopefully not burn her.
Mm-hmm.
It will use up all the oxygen.
Okay, well,
Well, we leave it open until it's all up.
we have 2 ropes. We lower me and Elizabeth down, and then I take the rope, and then you guys pull me up.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
that
sounds good.
good.
We'll lower you both. Yes, this can be done.
Mhm. Hey, do you have any rope, Louise?
I love this Mission Impossible.
We're trying to create like the Magneto prison,
I
no metal
know.
whatsoever.
Yeah, of course I have rope. Don't you remember I have a whole landing dock under my house.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I'll grab that. Make you want to take this ladder out?
Yeah, I'll get rid of this ladder.
Just take
Make
that
it
out of the equation.
dysfunctional.
What do you want to roll?
Tinker.
Yay! I'm now going to be doing that Louise Tenenbaum voice.
Whoa!
Wow.
This dark extended in trouble.
There's nothing to be bitter about. You've only succeeded.
I want these rolls in Burning Wheel too.
I
Yeah.
know.
If
That'd be
only.
amazing. Yeah, why does this not happen in Burning Wheel?
It's because Burning Wheel's hard.
I think Burning Wheel's literally like rigged against us. We never get this many 6s. Okay, I was gonna roll force also
That's a
to lower
plus
them
4
all
broken
down.
ladder, Sarah.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm trying to think about what you could get. The
Can I
thing
take
is
some of the
more.
dice as like a
The thing is
bonus?
less durable than expected. The
No,
thing
can
Times
I
4.
use some of my extra successes to help Jerry rig the rope
Yeah,
situation?
we're gonna
Sure.
rig up
Yeah.
a pulley system. Yeah, with like
Maybe
the
that
scrap
you.
metal.
Yeah, the scrap metal is. You easily come up with a pulley system for both
Perfect.
of them.
That's good.
I won't make you
We
roll for the pulley
passed
system.
high school physics.
I don't know if I want Mick to do the math, but
Mick's good at math.
hmm,
Not good at words.
algebra is mostly words. Okay.
Okay. Anyways,
We get her down there.
do I need to
Without
roll any
issue.
force or anything, or are we just is she down there?
I won't make you roll. I mean,
Okay, cool.
she is down there at the
Goodbye
bottom.
forever, Elizabeth.
She's still. She like put her down, and I'm assuming she's kind of like on her back. Did you take the straight jacket off? Refresh me. There were so many versions
Yes.
of this event.
She's no longer straitjacketed or duct
Okay.
taped to a
I
chair.
guess Birdie can unstraight jacket her when they're both down there, which is probably better, and then bring it back up.
Yeah, we're not wasting a +3.
No. We also don't want her to have that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
Obviously.
Too nice.
I was thinking we could just take it off of her up here and then lower her.
Either
Since
way.
she's still unconscious.
Either
Yeah.
way, yeah.
Okay. And are you locking the bunker?
Yeah.
With a car.
Where we're getting a car? No idea.
Okay. So, I mean, she can't get out because of the ladder.
I mean, we
Mhm.
probably don't need to. We can just do
Well,
like
we
a
need to lock
courtesy
it.
lock.
Because
Mhm.
what if
Courtesy.
someone from up here tries to get in
Yeah,
there
yeah,
for
yeah.
some reason?
I
We
think
could
just
put a sign that
padlock
says
is
like
fine.
warning, do not open, poisonous gas.
Ooh,
Warning,
toxic
nuclear
radiation.
waste.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's clever.
these are good ideas.
Warning, this
Okay.
bunker is nuclear. It has just full of radiation.
I'm gonna get a lockout tag out tag. Put it on it.
Perfect. Great.
Okay.
And then problem solved. We never have to see her again.
Who is the last person that looked in down the hole?
Me.
Yeah,
Because I was
probably.
down there with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
I look at her as I'm being lifted up.
You look at her as you're being lifted up, and you see the number 1, which is tattooed on her neck, begin to glow.
Wait.
What? Birdie, what? We're in the
She's
middle of an
glowing.
airlift
Yeah,
situation.
she's glowing, though. Yeah, her tattoo is glowing.
It's glowing like a luminescent green.
I don't think we should give it to her. I think we should go take that tattoo off of her.
And by green, I mean blue.
What?
It's just
You can
glowing
take
like
a tattoo
low
off someone,
level.
Birdie. That's part of the deal.
Give me a knife. I can do it.
Just blow
Use your-
torch it off.
Use your
blow
baloney
torch.
glasses.
Oh yeah, you see
Okay.
what it is.
Sure. I will. Okay, we'll lower me back down.
It's most
I
of the
don't
way.
know if I want you going back down
Most
there.
of the way, like
Okay. I'll
15
hover
feet above.
15 feet above her. And I'll
Yeah.
put my baloney bifocals on. I have my flashlight.
Mhm.
And I'm going to investigate her glowing neck tattoo.
My favorite sentence yet. Please do.
Investigate or comprehend? Which one do I want? I think it makes more sense to comprehend and have you tell me
Yeah.
things than to ask, is it illegal? Where is it? What can I perceive about it? So I will comprehend. With the baloney bifocal. So I'm looking for things that are specifically hidden. Like, what is hidden about this? Why is it just now glowing? Is she hiding something from us about her tattoo? Ooh. I get additional information and a +1 bonus that I will note down for glowing neck tattoo.
You realize as you're looking at this tattoo that it is some like enhancement she's given herself.
It gotta come off.
Gotta go.
And I was just gonna say you can't cut it off. Like you see that it's pulsing in the same rhythm as her heartbeat. Like it is
Her heart is coming out.
and organic. It's like not every other tattoo was like ballpoint pen tattoo. This was done at a different time. It's not the same kind of tattoo. It's like her actual cells have grown like this, almost like a bioluminescent fish will have a spot, that's bioluminescent. This is also like that. So if you cut it out, it would just grow back. And it's the
Okay.
number 1.
Do you think Yarnik and Liv have 2 and 3? Do you think one of them's currently
Maybe.
touching it like the Death Eater mark and they're all glowing?
She's sending out a cry for help. She's summoning them like the ring wraiths.
Right? Well, maybe let's camp out up here for a day.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Please get me out of here.
Emergency airlift incoming.
You don't want to wait for her eyes to snap open?
No, I don't. I want to be at least 25 feet away from her at all moments when she's conscious.
That's true.
Perfect.
Well, we'll just
Okay.
deal with that problem later.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I think there's at least a 20% chance that Yarnik and Liv will know that she's here now.
Yeah, I think so too. But Louise is here, and Louise hates them,
And she has a gun.
and she has a gun, so we can just make that her responsibility. Guard the
Louise-
bunker.
Guard this bunker from our principal.
Please check on it
Ex-principal.
daily to make sure no one has broken in.
Was the number 1 glowing earlier, or was it just because she was now in darkness that we noticed it? Or did I notice it was not glowing earlier?
You didn't notice it earlier because she wasn't in darkness. Like you haven't really seen her in total darkness. It was only, it's not huge. It's not like a flashlight glowing level of glow.
Okay. I still think it's a good idea that we just camp out here for a day. If
Yeah,
they know
that's
she's
fine.
here, and both of them are missing. Last time we saw Liv, she was in the woods. So
mean, I guess. Except now we just have to sit here forever.
Oh yeah, it's a Saturday. What else are we gonna do?
Go to the arcade? I think I have homework to do, actually.
Yes, tomorrow. We could look. Here's a rock. You can practice hockey.
Birdie, you can't just use your hockey stick on rocks. It messes it up, and then it's not good on the ice, okay?
Well, here's a stick. You can use it instead of the hockey stick.
I'm gonna start using you as a hockey puck.
We could go out on the lake. Louise has a boat.
Louise does have a boat.
Louise does have a boat. What more could we ask
Is there
for?
a good place that we can see this from that we would be hidden?
Like a second bunker.
My instinct is to say no because it's in the forest. We said, like she went into the woods a little ways. So unless you climbed a tree and made like a deer blind or something, um,
I'm a tree.
Yeah.
We don't have to like be hidden from them. We just want to know if they show up.
Yeah.
We've beat them once. They're the weakest links of the prophets.
Okay. Well, who knows what Liv has been up to in the meantime?
She's gonna roll up with a whole machine family.
I mean, she might have more than just a fetus this time.
oh dear God, everyone starts to see red again. Um, so you guys want to hang out?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Hanging
Yeah, we
out
can hang.
for like the afternoon, and then I think we're gonna get bored and leave.
Yeah, I think in the just an afternoon, nothing happens. That's exciting.
Does Louise have a security camera system?
Ooh.
Roll a d6. I feel like that's a 50-50.
Which one's yes?
Evens are yes.
Evens is yes, she does have one. Perfect.
Ah,
She
come on.
does.
Okay, can I, while they're watching the bunker, can I go in her house and create a link so that I can access the security camera feed?
Okay, 90 security cameras, tapes.
Well, that's not very useful, Sarah.
just, I'm just letting you know. Usually it's like the multi-TV situation.
Oh, so she does
for-
have a multi-TV situation.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's
Yeah. I see.
film.
Yep. Okay, that's fine.
At least if something happens, we'll know what it is after the fact.
But she can at least watch it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know if she has one that's trained on the bunker. So if you wanted to like make it so that one of the
I'll do
cameras
that.
points that way, you could.
That's
That's good.
Cool. So that's probably easy enough. Like somebody turns it and somebody looks at the camera and you guys
You're
figure that
good.
out easily. Okay, so Elizabeth is contained.
Oh, we should have put a camera down there so we could watch.
Oh,
her.
that would be so fun.
But it was dark.
It was dark.
And
It
that's
probably doesn't have
technology.
audio.
Also, that's technology, yeah.
But if we put
No
it at the
tech.
top of the shaft, she couldn't get to it.
It's too late now. It's padlocked. Okay. What do you guys want to do? You're just gonna leave her here with Louise and check in,
Oh,
give her a call
We-
every now and then for a check-in.
yeah. Yeah.
Elizabeth
Great.
is no longer a problem until she shows up again.
Perfect.
Or we get a
Perfect.
call from Louise.
Sounds good. All right, you guys going home? What are you doing? You have a whole weekend. You can like relax. What is this life?
No. The
Go to the
CEO of
arcade?
computers is still on the loose. There's no such thing as relaxing.
CEO of computers is not on the loose. She is living her best citizen of the year life. I don't understand. She does only good things.
Don't believe that.
Go home to your brother who lives in my basement.
Don't ever say that to me again.
Your fake brother who lives in my real basement.
Lucas probably needs to practice some hockey and do some homework. But otherwise, I don't know. What do we have going on?
What do you have going on? Let me refer to my list.
There are
It's
no
like a Serbian
outstanding
chess
questions.
club lurking in the
Birgit's
distance.
in the hospital.
She's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
We visited her.
We don't care about that.
There's a sunshine sting happening.
Uh-huh.
That I thought that was happening with or without us.
Jared has the liquid and Alex.
Yep.
Birdie's mom will know. Deborah worked at the Loop and has silver eyes.
We don't know that.
You don't know that, but it's in your subconscious. Ingmarie worked for the police before, and she was the one that crashed the lab.
Yep.
Oh, she crashed to Festum?
Yeah, she crashed the lab, but the lab wasn't there. Like
Yeah.
they all
Oh,
broke
yeah.
in to find the prophets and arrest them, but no one was there. They were gone.
Oh, we should
And
go to where that is.
That sounds like the lead we should follow.
you now know that when Elizabeth disappeared, she thought she was sending herself into the future, but she really sent herself into an alternate dimension.
She wanted to send herself into the future.
Yeah, 10 years into the future.
To what end?
To escape getting arrested, essentially. And then she was like, oh, I'll just, pop over. Tomorrow will be 10 years in the future and no one will remember me ever and I won't get caught. And I'll meet up with my friends in the future.
Perfect. Great. Okay.
So that was the plan that went awry.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then Michael sent the message saying he's being hunted and
Yeah.
he's lost.
I don't have a lead on Michael though.
He's not being hunted anymore.
Yeah.
He's also looking for the Festum. So
Uh-huh. Yeah. In the mirror.
Yeah, you can train vibe.
Yep.
People still have chips in their heads. And
oh god.
But we can't take them out, so they
Miss
are...
Smith
no
from
solution
the
to that.
Smith and Smithson's Emporium still has a briefcase. You still have redacted files from Jared et al. When you invaded. And you get home and you all open up. You see packages at your house and you open up and you see that you all have branded Serbian Chess Club Mathlon shirts that say "For God and Country" on them. Go Serbia.
Oh, Serbia.
We're not in Serbia.
And Miss Tollefson has written a note that says, "Can't wait to have our first game next week. See you then." And she's written a date and time when your first Mathlon game is.
Perfect.
Those are just a few of the many things that are going on.
I would much rather go to an abandoned craft decor bunker lab than ever look at Jared. So
Yeah, I do not want to mess with Jared at all.
Aw, Jared. He's only the nicest scary older brother we've ever had. And by Emmy's older brother.
I've seen what Silver Eyes can do. I don't want to know what gold can do. That's like a level up.
Mm-hmm.
So, sounds like you want to go to
Man.
this lab.
We gotta go talk to Ingrid.
Yeah, we should talk to Ingrid.
Oh, yeah, she'll be at her comic shop.
With her husband's shoulder.
Her husband will be there for her to have her hand on his shoulder.
That's
She was just
true.
looking awkward before with no shoulder, and now she finally will have a man to
Fair.
lean
Well,
on.
we've never been to a comic shop.
Lucas
Well, I've never
has.
been. Lucas has. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta-
Comic
I pick
shop
up
it
a comic
is.
on the regular.
Let
Which one?
me
Can't remember.
remember what it's called.
Hockey Heroes 5000.
That's your comic. It's just the Ingmarie happy backstory is so different.
It's Blanken and Blinken books and
Blanken and Blanken. She is the head of the Malarnan Islands UFO Society.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
Strip is what it's called.
Oh.
Mm.
sounds like it should be a strip club.
Yeah.
It should. But it is a lot less interesting in the fact that it is just a comic book store. And then out of the ground floor of her house, that's where the store is. She lives above it. And there's a big sign on the roof pointing upwards that says UFOs land here.
Right. How could I forget? The strip. It's both a landing strip for UFOs
Oh.
and has the comic strips.
Oh, if only the aliens could read English, they would get it.
The aliens are actually strippers, so it's also a strip club.
They come down a UFO pole.
It's all making sense. All right, you go. Ingmarie is bustling around that first floor. You see, it's comic books, but it's also like very UFO related. There's toys and little models of alien spacecraft that she thinks exist, and different literature on what happened to me that night when I was abducted, all that stuff.
Perfect.
Ooh, okay, yes.
We
Oh,
won't
hey, Miss
ask about
Blanken.
that, that's for sure.
She sees you guys coming through, and she's got her cup of coffee, and she's just like, "Hi guys, what's going on?" This is
Miss
Olaf.
Miss Blanken.
Say hi to Olaf.
Hi,
He's
Olaf.
here
Hello,
too.
Olaf.
Hi,
Shoulder.
Olaf.
Olaf,
For a long time, I
feel
thought
like
that was
never.
your name, Miss Blanken and Olaf.
Hey, we got a quick question about that lab that you raided that was fake and no one was there a long time ago.
When I was a police officer.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Whew. Way back then.
Have you raided many
Yeah, way
other
back.
labs
Yeah.
since then?
Since you've
I
not been a
mean-
police officer?
What one does in the name of UFO investigations?
That's fair. Okay.
She's
No,
like,
that
okay,
lab.
as a police, yes. Oh, yeah. I think I remember mentioning that to you guys. Yes. Okay. So there was this big article,
Mm-hmm.
hullabaloo, crazy article, people doing crazy things. That was Louise's mom wrote it.
Yeah.
Everybody was upset. We all rushed in to bust the lab. Wasn't there. Nothing. It was
Like,
the
was
weirdest
the
part.
building there?
The building, the outer building was there, but it was also underground. But we busted down the door, and it was just totally empty tunnels.
Hey, this wasn't like next to Michelle Tenenbaum's house, was it? Like underground?
No.
Okay, good. That would have been funny.
Oh, what a
So-
coincidence.
So unfortunate. Yeah. Did you just want her to recall that? What else did you want to know
Yeah,
from
like
her?
let us know where it was, and we're gonna go check it out. Is
I mean,
I
there's
still
not
is
really
doing.
much to see there. Let me see. She's like, I'm gonna have to get a map and like remember
Birdie
exactly
can
where it was.
see into the astral plane. You never know.
Mhm. And as long as there's
astral
a
plane.
single light bulb, somebody can speak to us.
Yeah, she's like, okay, well, let me see. It was. It's in the Black Lakelands.
The Black
Across-
Lake Lands.
Across the water from Eldgarnso.
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Hmm?
It's underground. It sounds like it might actually be under a lake. Are we sure it's not another secret NATO base?
It is. I mean, she switches sides with Olaf.
I like to imagine she holds up this hand and Olaf goes around and then puts his shoulder under her
He
head.
meets her here.
He
She
tries not
can't
to wear
lean
out
on it.
each shoulder too much.
If she leans on the bookshelves, they fall over. So Olaf has gotten used to just kind of like whenever she starts tilting to one side, he he rushes over. She's like, it is underground. I mean, it was all those old not loop labs that got shut down after Crafta bought it out. So, I don't think it's a secret NATO base, but here it is. This is where it is. And she gives you a map and she does a little X, marks the spot.
Is it in the back or is it not in the back?
It is not in the VAC.
Okay.
Good.
That's easy access. That means Rudy can get us there.
Yeah, Rudy can get you there. I mean, you've been to the Black Lake Lands before.
That's where we found the hand for the robot.
Only good things happen in the Black Lake Lands. Yeah, I'm trying to see on the map here if there's a quick.
Right? That's where the robots had to get through.
Yeah, the
Mhm.
Can't
Black
remember.
Lands and Mun-O,
Mun-O, the
which
Black
was really
Lake Lands.
Munzo.
Yes.
We never did free those other robots.
We don't need to. Robots
don't
don't
need
actually
free.
have free will or souls.
Unless they've been programmed to have it.
At which point, shouldn't we be giving all robots free will?
Don't tell the
That'd be
wild
the ethical
ride.
thing to do.
No, because Crockett had it and she was not happy.
But even if you program something to have free will, it's still just simulated free will.
Yeah, true.
Deep
The only
questions.
true things with free will are the crystals.
Crystals are what give us free will?
No, they have it. We're just imitating them.
Oh, okay.
You become more crystal the more you evolve. Guru Petal? Just a crystal.
This whole time, Guru Petal's just been a lump of rock on a yoga mat, communing telepathically.
Makes so much sense.
Do you think Birdie would listen to a person or a crystal?
The great reveal at the end. The camera pans over to Guru Petal. Just a giant piece of rose quartz.
It's true. All right. So you guys can easily go to there. Are you doing that today? You want to go home? You want to go straight over there, straight to the lab?
Every time we go home, something bad happens.
So we should just go to the lab.
It's a little late, I think.
Probably.
I don't want to be at the lab at night necessarily.
That's when the ghosts come out and we can talk to them.
Do Do you have your ghost protection crystals?
Yes. An emerald. Duh.
Right. You have enough for everyone?
You do not bring yours? I gave it to you like 3 years ago. I said always travel with this.
Where do you say that about every rock you give me?
You should travel with all of them all the time.
I wouldn't be able to move. That's a hockey violation. I become a ballistic, like, pellet shotgun.
He's just using like weighted punches.
People tackle me and I explode into crystal. I got fined for that
Crystal
once.
attack.
I guess we can go home then if you don't have your standard issue emerald.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I gotta do some stuff for school anyways. Y'all probably need to do stuff for school too.
No, I already did all my homework. I do it Friday night before I get home from school.
Before you get home from school?
We still
She
don't have a
doesn't
last period
astrally.
because we still have an internship. So I just go to an empty room and do all my homework.
You go to where the homeroom used to be. It's just a closet now.
Suddenly you feel so safe and comforted.
I've hung a picture of Miss Tollefson on the board.
Okay. We meet again tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna
For a
work over the
journey.
night on embroidering dahlias on this bright orange fanny pack.
Please roll Tinker.
You got it.
Awesome. You are a phenomenal embroiderer of dahlias.
I want this fanny pack. It would probably be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Dahlias
then I'm
are the
gonna
bomb.
leave it in my shed so that when my dad inevitably breaks the rules and sneaks into the shed, there's a surprise. But then when he knows what the surprise is, I can be mad at him for not listening to me.
Yeah, he has like a 1 day. He has a 1 day not like following your lead policy, and then it just over his will is overcome with the need to know, and he peaks. So you know that like you within the window of time he'll find it. Right. Okay. Perfect. I love that. Birdie. There's one fake brother living in your basement.
One
Are
fake
you
building.
acknowledging him?
Yeah, I'll go talk to him.
Okay.
Hey, Michael.
What's up, Birdie?
Hey, just want to play a fun game.
Sure.
You ask me a really wacky question, and then I ask you a really wacky question, and we see who can have the most wacky question.
That's a new game for me, but sure. Okay. Yeah.
You
Wacky.
go first. Ask me a wacky question. I'll answer it.
Have you
Wacky
ever
question.
not liked fish?
Yes. Okay, my turn. If you were a living science laboratory and you were running away, where would you go?
Wow, I really did not expect
You
that
didn't
level of
really
wacky
get the wacky question bit.
There's a lot for me to compute there. A living what? Science laboratory?
Science lab, yeah.
And I can move?
You're living.
Okay.
You can travel interplanarly.
Oh, that's
Potentially through time as well.
Also, no dimension is off limits.
I'd probably hide somewhere that felt safe. I don't know. I'm not a building.
Yes, that's
Where does a
true.
building feel safe? These are
Okay,
the
well,
deep questions.
That was a really fun game. Okay.
Wait, I
Oh,
don't. Do I not guess that I was gonna? Where the
I
game's
guess,
done?
yeah, you can go again, I guess.
Um,
But I get to go again if you get to go again. That's
he's like, yeah, sure. Weird questions. Weird questions. Have you ever had like a really crazy weird dream?
yes, it had a six-legged horse in it, and it was my spirit animal. Okay, my turn. If you were a living science laboratory who could communicate through streetlights, how would one go about contacting you?
Streetlights? Morse code? What do you
Yeah, I
mean
guess.
contacting? I'm contacting you myself?
Mhm.
I forgot about those lights.
Yeah. We're trying to contact you, and you can communicate through streetlights.
I mean, either Morse code or like one flash yes, two flash no.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Okay, we're done.
All right. Bye. He toddles off. He's like, I'm probably not gonna like. It's been a week or so here in this basement. I'm probably
Yeah, but
gonna.
you used to live down here for a month at a time. Don't you remember?
I mean, you sure I did that?
Yeah, do you not remember? That was one of your favorite things to do.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, just time feels so slow when you're studying fish every day in a basement. It
Well,
feels
yeah.
like it's been a month, but it's not been.
Why don't you try to study crabs, huh?
Crabs, crazy.
That
You
is a
and your
funny
crazy
idea.
questions. He's like, I don't even know where I would find a book on crabs.
Hey, Michael.
Where would you? They don't even.
Where?
I don't think
Okay,
they make those
Michael.
books.
He's like, tell Alice that I said hi.
How do you know Alice?
Because she's been Lucas's friend since like they were 5.
That is right in
Don't
this
spread
reality.
lies and slander like this.
And Mick too.
Well, there was a distinct priority there, and it was not Meg. Okay, I'll go call. I'll go do a three-way call with them. We just got
Okay.
home. We get a call.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, hi. Hey. Probably
What?
wondering why I gathered you here. So I was talking to Fake Michael, and he had a really good point. If he was a living science building, he would probably go where he felt safe,
Why did you ask fake Michael a question?
because who knows who gave him the memories?
We know it was Crafticore.
Yeah. Anyway, so this got me started on a new fun game. Let's all go around and say a safe place we would stay of someone that we were close to. You start with Michael.
What? What do you mean?
Where was Michael's favorite place?
I mean, Michael's favorite place was skating on the lake out back or hanging with Johan.
Okay.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
You're right. This probably could have been a text message. This hasn't been invented. We can all hang up now. You go first,
No
Lucas.
text messages.
What? Why are we hanging up? You just called us.
Yeah, but yeah, you really ruined the game. It wasn't actually that fun anyway.
It's time to
Birdie.
go. Okay, Lucas, hang up. Bye.
You guys all hear Mick's dad squeal with joy from the background.
What, did you get a pig? What was that?
That was my dad breaking into my shed without announcing
Wow.
himself.
Good thing Elizabeth was not in that shed.
Mm-hmm.
And you embroidered a
That's why I
kick-ass
said
fanny
we
pack.
couldn't keep Elizabeth there.
I wonder how she's doing right now. Do you think she's laying in
What
the
do
dark?
you think she's doing?
Hopefully she's not pulsing in
She's
between realities.
glowing? She's just sitting in the dark, glowing.
At least she has her built-in nightlight.
She really had
Uh,
to glow up, if you know what I mean.
On that note, I hang up.
Okay, Mick.
I'm gonna do homework.
I think that we should. Fake Michael also had a great idea of talking to real Michael with Morse code, so we could go to the arcade on that machine where he first contacted,
Uh-huh.
and we could Morse code one of the buttons, like boop 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 boop
Yep.
boop 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 boop. See if he responds.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You want to go now?
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. I'm looking at you out the window, so I'll just come right over.
Well, give my dad, like, I don't know, 5 minutes to get out of my shed so we can take root.
I'll be over there in 5 minutes.
You hear her dad go, okay, and then he puts it down. And he goes, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh." Just wanders back into the kitchen, humming to himself, being like, play cool, got it, don't know."
I'm gonna come down and meet Birdie and be like, Dad, remember not to go in my shed. I have lots of stuff there that I don't want you seeing.
Absolutely not. I'm a good dad and I respect your privacy.
You sure better. Birdie
right,
and I
you
are going
guys-
to the arcade. We'll be back late.
Okay. Win the highest score for me.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. Bye. And he's like ready to get rid of you so he can go back and look at the fanny pack.
Imagine we like pull out on Rudy, we just hear a squeal again as we drive away.
Yes, that is exactly what's happening. All right, you get to the arcade. Johan
Which
is
one
there.
was it?
Was
Is
it a
it
pinball
pinball?
machine?
Lucas, do you remember? I think it was pinball.
Oh, that contacted? I might have it written down somewhere. No, I don't have it.
I'm pretty sure it was pinball, and it was if it was, most pinball machines have like a theme.
Yeah.
What theme would it have been? Would have been his favorite theme pinball machine? Like hockey themed, rocker themed, favorite movie themed.
I think
Cool.
alien themed because he didn't believe in aliens. So he thought it was ironic.
Okay. He's so deep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
got layers.
it's got layers. Maybe even more layers now. The
Layers of
alien.
drywall, maybe.
Some foundation.
Y'all are really
Some-
committed to the layer of the building. Layers of drywall. You see the Space Invaders pinball machine,
Okay, yeah.
and you
Perfect.
know that's the one that Lucas played and got the super high score on, and that's how he got the secret message.
I imagine it has like the little like boop boop, the little things you hit on the side, but then like
Mhm.
I don't know, another button on it.
Yeah, so you have like the two knobs that you pull to make the flippy flaps go.
Yeah.
And then there's usually a button for, you put your coins in. So it's like if you put too many coins or it gets jammed, there's like a release button.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they're pretty low tech on your end, but they have lots of lights and screens and things on the other side, and that's kind of what he saw. So if you wanted to rig up one of the buttons to send a signal, you probably could do that.
Yeah.
Um,
We can just do one of the flapper buttons and we can make it do Morse code.
Are the flappers just mechanical, or are they like
they're just
also?
mechanical.
Okay. There's not an electric button anywhere on it.
The electric button is usually that like push button to return quarters or
Mhm.
and that's lit up. So there's some sort of like electric light in that.
Ooh. Well, let's just
Or we
try
can
that.
do
I'll
that.
Morse
Yeah,
code.
that's good.
Hello, Michael. Boop, 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 boop.
Roll a d6.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Okay. You boop 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 boop. And
Boop's out of here.
you see that all of the lights in the back, like the back panel of the pinball, which has like the themes, all the lights start blinking. Yes, Birdie.
My god, Meg. This worked. What? I didn't think this would work. What do we ask him?
See where he is.
Where are you?
Don't know yet, but close.
We've captured Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I don't think these are enough boops.
Very
You don't want
efficient
our
Morse
whole
code.
boops. Boop, 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 boop.
Ask him if he's the Sebastian. That'll take a long time to type out. But...
Boop, 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 boop.
Does he respond to "We've captured Elizabeth"?
He's like, you get the sense he sends like an okay, kind of like affirmative, but he doesn't say like thank God or anything like that.
Why didn't Lucas just simply come speak to his brother through the pinball machine earlier? Are you the Hephaestus? It's a long word.
What's a boop 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 Hephaestum?
What's a Hephaestum?
Oh, well.
He was looking for it.
Did he just say it, or did he say the Hephaestum?
No, he said the Hephaestum.
Maybe he's not the Hephaestum. Maybe he. But didn't she say you've been chosen by? Oh wait, no, but that was his brother choosing him. So yeah, he is the building.
No, he definitely called it the Hephaestum.
Hey,
what if Internet Pinball Michael is only an echo of his former self?
back into head, physical. He hadn't.
I love how Mick just
Okay,
says
folks, they're
these
gonna
things.
conjecture for the next 20 minutes
I
about
know.
what permutation of Matrix, building, and Michael this can be. Place your bets now. Are we thinking 20% building, 50% projection, 30% Michael?
50%
How much
illusion.
drywall?
I'll say, you should really come home because Lucas is probably not doing super well, just at all in the grand scheme of things.
Only now are we concerned about Lucas. He's like, "Boop, boop, boop, on my way. Boop, 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 boop. Something's different about this reality. Boop, 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 boop. Things.
Tell me about
You
it.
just have to travel. You just have to travel
You weren't
perpendicular.
where I
It's
left
so-
you.
What?
This
Spicy.
signal is coming from a new place. You weren't where I left you.
Okay, Michael. So we traveled perpendicular to our old reality, but we've broken the machine and we are trapped
We're
in this
in the
reality
fish
now.
reality.
We are in the fish and glasses reality. You'll know it when you see it.
He's like, I'll follow that. You get the sense that he's like, now that you've reached out, he can follow this and he can find you from like this beacon.
Look
He
at that,
needs-
solving problems.
he needed a little bit of a beacon to find you guys because, like he said, you weren't where he left you.
And seems like his brother hasn't written to him in some time, so he hasn't known where to go.
Ah! You hear boop 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 boop. Don't bad talk, Lucas. Boop 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 boop. Birdie,
Leave your
I know
thoughts.
you. Boop, 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 boop. Chill out. He's my baby brother. Okay, see you guys. Bye. No. Anything
what
else you want to ask?
Anything else we want to ask him? We have this wealth of knowledge, untapped through this pinball machine.
More like useless. Does he even know who Elizabeth is? If he doesn't know what the Hephaestrum is? Oh, ask him
he
if
didn't
he's still
say
being
who's that.
followed.
Oh. Boop boop. Are you still being followed? Boop 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 boop.
Said no.
Oh, good.
That's good.
Hey, just random question. Is my mom in there? Boop, 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 boop.
Wow, this is just free information at this point.
I'm trying to think of a clever response.
Just say some boops.
Boop, 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 boop. The line goes dead.
Oh.
Wow,
Boo,
this
boo,
worked really well, but
boo.
we still didn't learn all that much.
No. Well, we learned that recording Michael
80%
is
drywall.
not the same as Pinball Michael.
Mhm. Yes. He's
Wait,
a
what,
shadow
Michael?
of his former building.
Maybe he is greater than his former self.
Yeah, so he's forgotten things he doesn't need to in his
Mhm.
new form.
Maybe he's a crystal.
Crystal building.
A rectangular building shape.
There are rectangular crystals, it's possible.
He's just a whole like suburban house floating through the ether.
He's a lab. If he was a dog,
It's a
he'd
big
be a lab.
rectangle. Oh, he's gonna appear in your dreams as a Labrador Retriever.
Do you think we should tell Lucas that we talked to his brother through a pinball machine?
No.
Okay.
Of course not.
This
Oh
is
my
just
gosh.
per usual Birdie and Mick.
Well, I mean, what was he gonna do? Could run down here? He would either be upset because he hasn't come up with that idea to talk to his brother through the pinball machine first. and
Or he'd
wasted
be
all of
like,
this
you
time."
did not talk to my brother through a pinball machine. He's still
Yeah.
alive and he's not in a fucking pinball machine.
That's true. Even though I saw him get demolished.
And turn into a building.
You said you saw him get disappear.
Yeah,
Beneath
how
the
do you
water.
disappear a building? Demolish.
Truth is being rapidly rewritten. I have to keep track
Wow.
of things.
We are in
Otherwise,
a
he's
different dimension, Sarah.
Have you ever met Logan? Truth is relative.
He's gonna start telling me things as though they're true.
He almost died in that bunker, Sarah.
Oh, you wish. Ah, Sunshine Jackson, though, is good. A force for
Yes.
good. Yeah. That's that.
Perfect. Well, great. We could just hang out a little bit, get some za, go home.
Yeah, I'll play this
Some
pinball
za.
machine and try to beat Michael's score.
Nice. That'd be funny.
Impossible.
He's watching you diminish the bit of reality he has left as high score.
Great. Anything you want to do, Lucas?
Maybe contact my mom.
Oh, no way. Um. Oh gosh. Is there anything Lucas wants to do? No, not really. He's gonna hang out with Meatball and have some quality
Meatball.
time while they do homework.
'Kay.
Meatball likes to sit on his homework, which slows down the process tremendously,
But fills
but they
it
make
with
it work.
fluffy goodness.
Miss Tolfson's allergic to cats, so she hates when Lucas has to turn in his homework.
She leaves passive aggressive notes that are like, "Dear God, why?" There's like a paw print on one, and she's like, "This is what's wrong. You're the problem, Meatball." Okay, great. You guys go home after the
Yeah, I'm like,
pinball?
Birdie, what if the Hephaestion, what if there was a guy named Hephaestion and he had it and then Michael found it and took it from him? So he doesn't know what the Hephaestion is because it's actually the Michael.
Oh, and that's why she couldn't find it. That's because she was looking for the Hephaestion,
But it's actually the
not
Michael.
the Michael.
Yeah,
This makes perfect sense.
okay. That's what I thought too.
It's just like a building, and you just changed the sign out front.
Hmm?
Michael's
Yeah, that's now Michael.
the store.
Do you think he's a 2-story lab?
No,
2-story or 1-story?
only one-story buildings exist.
Okay. Anything else you guys are gonna do? Are you just chatting this chat while you're riding Rudy
Yeah.
home?
Yeah. Where's Vibe? Vibe meets us halfway.
No, Vibe is always with me.
Okay.
Vibe is
In
always
little arcade with us.
Vibe was there in the cigar smoke and there on Rudy while she. How does Vibe safely ride?
So I've thought
The
about this, Sarah.
handlebars.
Yeah, I'm driving and there's a little owl perch on the front, so Vibe like gets. Well, there's probably also like
He
a
needs
shield.
windshield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very
So Vibe's
aerodynamic
behind the
shapes.
windshield.
I know. That's why if you drove off, they would just catch they're like kites.
Their wings are back. They're just like a missile.
Okay, good. Owl on board instead of baby on board.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, great. Anything else you guys want to do? Clear conditions or anything?
I cleared mine. I'm hanging out with Meatball. Quality homework time.
Quality homework time.
I'm good.
This sounds like a no. Great. Okay. That's all. That's all we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna end it
Relatively
there.
untraumatic.
Untraumatic.
All things considered.
All things considered. So many family members. MIA.
In the ether, a surprising amount that are just sort of
Looming.
uncorporeal.
Looming in the astral. I mean, you have some very corporeal family members that you just choose to ignore.
Yeah.
They're dead to me.
Oh yeah, we'll just keep it kind of easy tonight. set things up for next time. And yeah, what are we playing next week, Logan?
Connor is on fire. That's what
That
we're playing
is
next
the
week.
game. That is the
That
game we are
is-
playing.
We've come full circle. Full wheel, even. Full
We have burned
burning
the wheel.
It used to
Burning
be you
wheel, more
burn
like
the town
burning
down.
wort.
This time the town is burning you down.
Oh.
That's true.
Oh.
Deep.
Mm.
This was the long pond, guys.
God damn it.
Ever since Mia cast those
Sentient
green
buildings,
flames.
too. Look at I think this is just,
You're gonna run into a house that speaks to you next time. It's a crossover episode.
Hello, have
Michael's
you
like,
seen
I
my
got
brother?"
real off.
He's interplanar.
This was the bad plane. I did not like that one.
So yeah, next week, Burning Wheel. We'll be playing it relatively early. Relatively earlier than we usually do.
Mhm.
For Burning Wheel.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes out, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for coming in. Bye.